We got. Hold up. Alright, we got Dr. Reacts, the perfect medical memes.
Anything different?
I pressed record. That happened to me yesterday. I thought I did, but I didn't. Alright.
Yeah, we actually moved my little bobblehead a few inches over. Let's get started with
Shade.
another meme review. Huge thanks to
Dr.
Audible
Shade?
for sponsoring this video. A map of the United States if it was an organ donor. That's funny. Get it? Because organ donor, but this is an Oregon donor. Is it Oregon or Oregon?
It's spelled Oregon.
See, it's Oregon, but is it Oregon or origami?
Oregon.
And Oregon.
Or
That didn't clear up anything for me. Doctor, I've been bitten by a wolf. Where? No, just a normal.
I don't get it.
Oh, that's good. That's a nasty bug you got.
Just a normal one. Bro, I don't get this. Whoa, I don't get this. What's the point?
Oh, that's good. That's a nasty bug you got there. Oh my
What?
God.
Ladybugs spawn out of nowhere.
A bacteria, bug. Virus, bug. Which virus? Who knows? A bunch of bugs.
Ladybug is a
Parasite,
virus?
Bug. Got a tick bite, bug. Like pretty much if you go into a doctor and they write something about like a bug, they're like 50% chance likelihood that they're getting it right. Evolving from violent language. Instead of, I have a concussion, I'm in my bonked up state. What? I'm concussed, I'm all bonked up.
Oh, you know what they call curse words? They call them sentence enhancers.
My
That's what they
brain
call
is
them.
bruised, I've got brain bonk. What a TM? Is it trademark?
Brain
I'm
bonk.
in my concussive era. It's serving gonked gourd?
Gunk
My
gourd.
concussion may affect the quality of my work. Getting
My
my
concussy.
concussy slonked.
My concussy. I got a concussy.
Person has an allergic reaction. Dr. Mike, after all, why not? Why shouldn't I talk about when I see someone on a plane? All right, I'll stop telling the story. But how often is it that you watch Grey's Anatomy and you see all these emergencies
He
happen?
say someone on a plane? What, you stopped the plane from landing? From crashing into like mountain or something? What did he do?
and then it happens to you and you don't have the tools.
Bro, man has superpowers?
so you have
and
to
the FBI's
MacGyver.
not on him right
come
now?
on, that's a cool story. Me after watching 5-minute craft video.
What's a craft video?
Little
Imagine this. A mild to moderate eczema treatment that helps clear skin without pills,
Dr. Mike talking about
injections,
Zepta?
or steroids. Imagine using one
I know you.
medical bracelets, but they tell the nurse they're not allowed to do a TikTok about you. That's every
Nurses does TikToks
patient
on a
because you have
job?
something known as HIPAA, health insurance, no, health information, patient
Protection.
Privacy
Oh.
Portability Act. I have no idea. Health Insurance Portability
Perception.
Accountability Act. Ah,
There's two ways.
Oklahoma. Good Lahoma, bad Lahoma. I guess depending on which way you look at it. What happens in Oklahoma? If you live in Oklahoma, tell me what happens down there.
I heard they got a lot of
Dr. Mike, eat
Sonics down there.
spoonful of sugar to stop hiccups. Me. No, you don't need that big of a spoon. Just a regular teaspoon.
No,
Decide
you
that
don't. Just drink some water, bro. Or there's a secret way. There's a secret way I learned how to get rid of hiccups. Just cough with your mouth closed. All you gotta do is cough with your mouth closed. Or drink some water.
To stop hiccups. Me. No, you don't need that big of a spoon.
Be
Just
gone,
a
just
regular
like that.
teaspoon. Decided I need to eat something healthy, so I made a delicious omelet this morning. I seasoned the
brownie.
eggs with sugar, oil, chocolate, and threw in a little flour for texture. That is not an omelet, that is a brownie. Do brownies
Yeah.
have eggs in them? Slicing
You
my
put- yeah.
strawberry shortcake ice cream bar like it's Wagyu beef. It actually does look like Wagyu beef. If anyone's ever had some of that Japanese Wagyu.
Bro, they put strawberry filling on
But
a
it's not
beef,
super
bro.
healthy because it has a high fat content. The good part about eating the strawberry
Put some
shortcake
ketchup
ice cream
on
like
that.
this is
Yeah.
you will get
Hey, you put some ketchup on this. Hey, you may be working with something. You may be working. You put some ketchup on this or some barbecue sauce. You may got something. I see the vision.
full
Hold up.
sooner because the more bites you take, the more
Strawberry
you're tricking
beef?
your mind into thinking you're full. This aged well. Okay, when they say this aged well online, that means some tape
I don't get
was
it.
good that was made a long time ago, but why did this age well? Oh, it's a well that aged. Okay, well done. I bet there's a couple
Still don't
seconds
get it.
on that medieval torture stretcher rack where it feels incredible. Oh no. No, 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 no. What do we learn from the hippopotamuses? Is it hippopotamuses
rhino.
or hippopotami?
No, that's a rhino.
Are you sure? Is it bacteria or bacterium?
bacterias.
Wrong. Bacteria is plural, Sam. And bacterium is a single bacteria.
Fill that to your mustache.
Yeah, I probably will. You can gain weight from eating any food with caloric value. And I threw in caloric value because I know someone's gonna be like, can you gain weight by eating paper? No, you can't gain weight by eating paper. But anything that has caloric
Bro,
value,
people
if
eat
you
paper?
overeat, you ultimately have a surplus of
I
calories.
know someone used to eat erasers when they're back in elementary school.
Your body's gonna
That joint
store
was
them.
chewy,
Certain
too.
nutrients are easier stored than others. Certain nutrients have more caloric value than others. Certain nutrients are harder to break down and access those caloric nutrients. So it's different, but it's all the same. Today I operate on a little girl. She needed O negative blood. We didn't have any, but her twin brother has O negative blood. I explained to him that it was a matter of life and death. He sat quietly for a moment, then said goodbye to his parents. I didn't think anything of it until after we took his blood and he asked, so when will I die? He thought he was giving his life for hers. Thankfully oh my. I was gonna pop out my lower lip and say, I feel better.
Thankfully, he said, thankfully they. Damn! What do you mean? Thankfully they both died. What? Let me find out. Hey, they need to do. Hey, investigation, instantly, ASAP.
Why do I feel like when I ask for emotional support, it's mostly him just asking for
That's a
scratching?
bear,
But
bro.
somehow scratching him
Bro, that's a
is
bear
like
with no
level of
teeth.
Emotional support. At least Bear likes me with my mustache. Music makes you caps lock shift, control, alt, delete. What? Music makes you lose control.
Huh?
But music
I
also
don't get
makes
it.
you ASD. ZXC.
Huh? Bro, I'm so confused, so lost.
Croc enthusiasts can now buy mini Crocs that attach to their regular size Crocs so they can wear more Crocs. I need to know the obsession of Crocs in healthcare. I
Bro, always been in
understand
Crocs, bro. Always had
that
Crocs.
they're comfortable. I understand they're easy to
Been
slip
around them
on,
since
they're easy to
2010,
clean.
bro.
They have holes. Fluids go in those holes. Sharps go in those holes. These are not medically appropriate shoes. Goose bumps.
No, cause you must think Crocs have holes at the bottom. They don't have holes at the bottom. They don't have holes at the top. That's why.
Holes.
I be killing bugs with these, bro. I be killing bugs with these. My ant band stoppers, bro. My bug killers. Wanna know what I'm saying? Ant band stoppers. Hey, they talking about, oh, you can't kill bugs with Crocs. They don't have holes at the bottom, so yes, you can.
Fluids go in those holes. Sharps go in those holes. These
Sharps.
are not medically appropriate shoes. Goose bumps.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to Dr. Mike. He just doesn't know that Crocs doesn't have holes at the bottom.
Do geese have, is it goose or geese?
Geese.
What about a male goose?
A goose.
Female goose? Sure.
Yeah.
What about a guise? Vintage ice cream
Guise?
scooper,
What's
very
that?
good condition. Was cleaning out garage. I found this antique ice cream scooper. This needs to be cleaned. That is not antique. Maybe you could say a little retro, but that is a speculum that goes inside the female genitalia to check out the vaginal canal and possibly the cervix. A teenager at work asked me if I was old enough to have seen a PlayStation 2 in real life. And if anyone needs me, I will quietly be walking into the sea. Oh my God. I collected money for PlayStation 2 inside a Pokemon tin can, which included
Hey.
quarters, $50, and singles that
I got
my
the
grandpa
OG
gave me
PlayStation
for
right here.
doing
I don't know if
little
y'all can
things
see
around
it.
the
Hold up.
house. And then we went and I paid with that change.
I don't know if y'all can see
at
it.
KB
Got the OG
Toys, which
PlayStation
I
right
believe is
there.
bankrupt now.
PlayStation
I
2,
thought it was
the
so cool
GameCube,
'cause the only game
the
I could afford
Atari
was-
somewhere around
I
here.
don't feel well.
Hey.
Okay, breathe in, Kirby. Sharon.
Dr. Mike, hold up. I'm showing a little bit of my
Pokemon
retro
tin can,
games.
which included quarters, $50, and singles that my grandpa gave me for doing little things around the house. And then we went and I paid with that change at KB Toys, which I believe is bankrupt now.
I remember that. I remember KB Toys. You guys born in the 20-teens and 2020s. Y'all don't know nothing about no KB Toys and Toys R Us, bro.
And
It was either one or the other. You can't go to both. It's either one or the other.
singles that my grandpa gave me for doing little
Remember, I cleaned my room and they took me to KB Toys
things around the house. And then
or
we
Toys
went
R
and
Us, one or the other.
I paid with that change at
KB Toys.
KB Toys, which I believe is bankrupt now. I thought I was so cool because the only game I could afford was Tekken. I don't feel well. Okay, breathe in, Kirby. Sharon, send in my next patient.
Yo, y'all know, hey, that's what Kirby does. That's what he eats the doctor. Like, he'll eat the doctor and get all your superpowers. Like, if he eats you, he'll take all your powers and all your personality and put it on his own.
Sharon, send in my next patient.
Oh, I like that one. I like that one.
Back
That's
to
nice.
the memes and my mustache in just a second, but first I want to thank Audible for sponsoring this video.
What's Audible?
September is my favorite time of year to try something new. Something about the end of summer vacation and the start of a new school year.
Dr. Mike, Dr. Mike, how about Bubba Max? 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 Bro, when is ad in? Oh, is
Man shares picture
that Ernie Johnson? Oh.
500.
I thought it was Ernie Johnson for a second, bro.
All right, let's
My
get back
fault.
to the memes and the mustache. Man shares picture before and after liver transplant. Why did the child become darker and yellow? Oh, did he take the child's liver? Oh, that's mean.
Oh, livers could change your skin tone? I know liver could change your skin tone. I thought you gotta bleach it. R.P. to Michael Jackson, so he had a different liver?
Say that. Come on now. By the way, jaundice is a thing that happens when you have a failing liver because it messes with your
Oh,
metabolism.
Jardins.
Bacteria, viruses, parasites, cancer cells, immune system, a peanut. Yeah, for real.
I don't get
Sometimes
it.
our immune systems overreact to things that aren't dangerous. But also, immune systems are wonderful, wonderful. Thank your immune system right now because you're surrounded by germs, by bugs, by cancer cells, and your immune system is taking care of all that without you even thinking about it. Women, it's
called insurance right there.
You to wash your water bottle. It gets clean every time I fill it, babe. Not necessarily new backwash into it. I can't begin to tell you the amount of disgusting bacteria that we all have in our mouths that if you let sit in a used water bottle, how fast it grows. Oh, it's like a petri dish in there after a while. Nobody, nurses and lab techs.
That's why you gotta get a new water bottle every like 2 to 3 months.
Every time I walk by one of my nurses or phlebotomists, they go, Mike, nice veins. And I'm like, you ain't getting any blood out of these, Dracula. Dr. Mike watches 5-minute crafts health hacks. Dr. Mike's brain cells. Honestly, I should sue.
Now's he
Not
knows.
because they put medical misinformation out there. Maybe someone else can sue them for that. I should sue them for the medical damage that they did to my neurologic system after watching those videos, which by the way, they don't link down below. I'm here, I'm queer, and my joint pain is moderate to severe. Yeah. Joint pain sucks. And you know what's really bad about joint pain? Is we have to oftentimes figure out what the cause is, and it's not always evident. Sometimes it could be something as simple as the way we sit unergonomically at work, or it could be something more
You're
severe like an
old.
autoimmune condition.
You're overthinking it, bro. No, you're just saying you're old. And you're doing old people stuff, your old ass stuff. That's gonna make your joints hurt.
Example, rheumatoid arthritis. Macaroni and cheese,
You gotta go zip line and ride roller coasters and you won't get joint pain.
beer, double cheese IP.
Do stuff that old people won't do.
You know what's hilarious? I just went to see MKBHD, Marquez Brownlee, big tech YouTuber if you don't know, the biggest probably, play Ultimate Frisbee because he's a
Dang!
professional Frisbee player, I should
Yeah.
say. It's the American Ultimate Disc League. He won in the playoffs, which was really cool. I got to say hi to him. Here's a photo of us.
Oh.
But there was a dude drinking IPA in front of me, and it was like citrus, melon, and
What's
peach
IPA?
mango. I'm like, how many fruits can you put in a beer before it's no longer a beer?
Yo,
and
what's
it's a juice
IPA?
drink with alcohol? Come on, that's cheating. A wise doctor once wrote a prescription for penicillin because they
Bro,
were
you can read
concerned
that? Bro, see, he wrote his signature.
about a penicillin.
Man was
allergy.
practicing his,
They knew
man was practicing his autograph. What?
90%
is
of
that?
patients who think they have penicillin allergy actually don't. Why is
Man
this funny?
trying to be Dr. Oz, bro.
Thanks for translating.
He thinks he's the next Dr.
Save
Oz.
money by buying the lenses and not the frames. Honestly, the frame whole thing is ridiculous. And I don't know if
What's
this
a
applies
frame?
to eyeglasses. I know it applies
Yeah,
to
what's a
sunglasses.
frame? I thought they just had lenses and that's it. Lenses with the stick over on the sides. To hold up on your eye, hold up on your ears.
It's run by like 1 or 2 organizations that have a monopoly on worldwide frame distribution. And it's so shady. There's like really good videos on the topic. Morning, want to sleep. Afternoon, dying to sleep. Now you can't sleep. This
Yep, that's basically it.
happens so often. Not everybody. I can't.
But I
put
mean, though,
everyone-
I don't be dying to sleep. I never liked naps. Even when I was a little kid, I never liked naps. I don't know. There's something about naps in me that I don't match together. Like, I play basketball, so I take a pregame nap. Hell no! I ain't taking no pregame nap, baby. I want to hoop now.
one in this category because some people do suffer
Bro,
with true
I don't
insomnia
think
for
I'm like taking a
myriad of
pregame nap.
reasons. But so many of us are at fault.
Bro,
for,
I'd rather get locked in. Bro, I'd rather get locked in a supermarket, bro, for 2 hours than to take a pregame nap.
inability to fall asleep at night. A lot of it has to do with what's within our control. Not taking long naps during the day, not drinking caffeine close to
Now I
bedtime.
can get locked into a supermarket where it just dark supermarket, bro. Where all the lights shut off. It just, you know what I'm saying? No, you can't see. I'd rather get locked in there than just take a nap.
Stop taking pre-workout at 7 p.m. when you come home from work tired, you want to go to the gym. It has a ton of caffeine. It's going to be in your system. It's going to make it hard to fall asleep. Then you get anxious, then you get angry, then it ruins your mental state. Then your blood pressure goes up. And that's how heart disease happens.
No time.
I was trying to do sports work, Dr. Mike. I didn't know you bet on sports.
How men shower. Deep scrub, water will get it. Yeah, you should definitely get your feet, because that's where fungi live. Most people...
Yeah, I told you. I told you I had a wart. I had a wart on my foot back in summer 2017, bro. That joint was hurting, bro. I was in so much pain. Every step I took, it was on my right foot, and I was still hooping, still being people with business, still being people buckets, bro. With the fungus-filled right foot. With the fungus-filled right foot, I was still giving them the buckets, bro.
Yeah, you should definitely get your feet, because
I didn't really wash my feet. I didn't want to put lotion on it.
that's where fungi live. Most people will, at
Now
some
I do.
point,
Learn my
especially if
lesson.
you're athletes, will develop athete's foot, or maybe onychomycosis.
No, I had a
which
wart.
is
I had a wart.
a fungal nail infection. And those are
I
hard
was looking like Lubert, bro. I was looking like
One of
Lubert.
those topical things don't usually work well. It takes 6 to 12 months to heal, even if you do use it. And then if it fails, it's like 50-50. Then you have to do oral treatment. And oral treatment, you not only have to do for 12 weeks, but in the middle, you have to get blood work done. Actually, before and the middle, get blood work done to make sure your liver is not inflamed, because these medications long-term can inflame your liver. Clean your foots. You know how I got these scars? Oh my God, I've got myself with those. For those who don't know, those are icy pops.
Yeah.
They're not great for you. Artificial colors galore. A lot of sugar added galore.
Hey, the
If
blue
you
one
have
be
any
hitting though. The blue one be hitting. The blue one be hitting. They all hit, but the blue one, they just hit different. The blue one hits different. Every time I get an icy, always I get the blue one. It just hits different.
and then probably not the
That's
end
my
of the world.
favorite icy
But when
flavor,
you
blue,
open
even though
them,
blue
you
not
have
my
to
favorite
tear
color.
it open, and it creates these really fine, sharp edges that when you suck on the icy pop, it ends up cutting your mouth. Kind of wish I had one of those right now to cut this mustache off that Sam forced me to wear throughout this video. New version of Operation just has players use essential oils instead of performing a medical procedure.
Huh?
Honestly, instead of like body
I never
parts
played that
in
game.
there, you should
I never
just
played this game a day in my life, bro. I always saw it on commercials, but I never played it. I played every other game you saw on a commercial though. Life, Sorry, Monopoly. It took too long. I only played it one time.
be able to deposit
Guess who? What else? Hungry Hippos. What y'all know about Hungry Hippos, bro?
little crystals.
I don't know nothing
you
about
have
that.
a-
Y'all born in
have you seen
2010s,
this? Here's a little
2020s.
jade crystal. Oh, you like to be more fertile? Here's a jade egg, courtesy of Goop. Real thing that happened, by the way. One bite of this chip would kill a 15th century peasant instantly. Why?
Bro, how do you
have
get
we
that?
developed superpowers that they didn't have in the 15th century? And why a
Yes.
peasant only? What, would royalty be immune to Doritos Cooler Ranch? Every time I eat Doritos, and this is not factually accurate, I feel like I'm eating poison. But it tastes so good. And it probably isn't poison.
Because poison
It's
tastes
just
good
not
then.
an ideal food to eat often. Med
You
school
eat
be
poison
like
ivy.
identify the nerve. Oh my God. Here's a picture of what cadavers' bodies look like when we have to identify nerves. And you're gonna see how similar it is to this picture. It's really, really hard. I would go in, and when you would learn the nerves, you'd be like, oh, these are really clean, I get it. But when
I'll
they
drop out.
remove all
Bro,
the
I'll
other
drop out after 2 days, bro.
landmarks, and there's only one nerve pinned, it's really hard to identify where you are.
Shout out
in
to all the
body.
doctors
What
and
can be
nurses that went to
smooth,
med
but
school.
also rough. Endoplasmic reticulum? I knew it! I didn't even read it, I swear! Wait, why is this funny?
I think the first comment is someone trying to be sexual.
But the whole time I thought endoplasmic reticulum. What also can be smooth and rough? I know. A Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter. They're smooth. They're also rough. Someone with eye drops puts eye drops, eyes drop. Okay, at least I followed along that one.
I don't get it.
By the way, we overuse Visine because Visine, what it does is
What the
it
hell is that?
vasoconstricts the arteries.
Bro, what's
in your eyes, and
Visine?
That's not always good because if your eyes are vasodilated, meaning the blood vessels within your eye, that might be for a reason, and just forcing them to close shut may not be ideal. In fact, I know Dr. Glockenflocken is not a huge fan of Visine. It's one of his greatest fears. Or so he told me.
Glockenflocken.
Didn't you say you hate Visine so much and it's like your biggest fear?
Glockenflocken.
It is. I might have said that I do hate Visine more than anything else in the world.
Yeah, I had to save a gentleman's life on a transatlantic flight. A cat. A can. A cat scan. Touche. A cat in a cat scan. A cat can scan. A cat can scat a cat in a cat scan. Oh no.
Huh?
A cat can scan a cat's can in a cat scan. That's my can. The cat lovers are gonna love this one. Here's some college advice that I gave to my